they don't feel justifiable for any compensation.
You're joking, aren't you? You've just even accepted responsibility and liability for the wrong information, and causing me undue stress.
No, I understand. Is that alright? Sorry,
I'm okay.
Sorry, I was meant to call you back and I've just not been available, so please accept the apologies.
I know I left you a voicemail. Did you get it?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we did. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Okay, just to clarify, just to make sure I've got the right details for you, can you just confirm your postcode and first line of address?
Yeah, just bear with me then.
When we discussed everything on the phone with you.
Yeah.
In relation to your complaint and everything.
Yeah.
So let me just get the information from the complaints department.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just getting the information up. I apologise.
No problem.
Okay, let's have a look. Right, so it has been invested by our complaints department.
Yeah.
So first of all, what they've done is they've actually contacted our client direct.
Yeah.
Obviously, which is Tyne Tunnel, and what they've done, they've actually returned the cases back to Tyne Tunnel. Because of these circumstances. So we're actually no longer dealing with those cases. So it probably would be best if you are able to try and contact Tyne Tunnel direct to see if they need to advise you more on how to deal with it.
Yeah.
But it was just to let you know that we're actually no longer dealing with it. We have returned it back to them because of your circumstances.
Yeah.
Okay, so they went through everything and they've listened to all the calls. Now, the report I've got back from the complaints department, they are aware, obviously, that you were misadvised in relation to the CCJ, which I clarified with yourself last time on the phone. So apologies for that. I know we ended up clarifying that. So you shouldn't have been misadvised about the CCJ.
I believe it was
issues.
I believe it was intimidating. It was intimidation tactics. That's what it was.
Right, okay. I mean, like I say, it's not us that would do that. We can't do that. That would be Tyne Tunnel themselves who would issue that. We have no involvement in that whatsoever. So I'm sorry that obviously that was misinterpreted to yourself. So I do apologise for that. They've come back, the complaints department, that in conclusion, listening to the calls, you were advised correctly of all the correct process and procedures. And that they were satisfied with the call operator's advice given to yourself.
Wow.
However, they have referred the cases back to Tyne Tunnel with the information that you provided in relation to your circumstances. Therefore, they don't feel justifiable for any compensation.
You're joking, aren't you? You've just even accepted responsibility and liability for the wrong information, and causing me undue stress.
No, I understand that.
Believe me, they pay me. I bet you they pay me. So what it is, I am not happy. I'm not happy with that resolution. You don't even have to go any further. I am not happy with that resolution. So what's your next step in the complaints procedure? I'm going to the FCA, you know, I'm going to the financial thingy, ombudsman about this.
As I say, you're quite, it's quite within rights. If you wish to escalate it, that's you're quite within your rights to do that. So what I'll do, I'll go back to the complaints department to say, obviously, you're not happy with those reasons, and it will then be escalated to a stage 2 of our complaints process.
So do you want to explain what stage 2 is, just for the...
Yeah, so basically we have 3 stages. So the first stage will be reviewed and investigated by the complaints team and the customer care team. The second stage will go to a senior director or manager. Second stage. If you're then still unsatisfied with the response from that, it will escalate even further to our independent advisory group, which they will then investigate it further for you.
Yeah, and not forgetting, you've listened to the phone call, you've heard us saying that they're going to put CCJs on my credit file. Is that right? Because if you haven't heard that, I've got it. I've videoed it.
Yeah, no, like I say, as I said, that's what you told me, and obviously they've listened to the calls,
So they've listened to a
And
call off a, I believe she was some kind of manager as well, if
yeah,
I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
So
So
they've
what
listened
I'll
to
do
one.
is I'll.
Just let me. Sorry, Emma. Sorry to interrupt. Just let me
Sorry,
get
go
this.
on. You're all right. Don't worry.
Just
It's
let me
fine.
get
Don't
this
worry.
right in my head because I can't.
Yeah.
I'm surprised me. Yes,
Just
Tourette's
take your time. Yeah, it's fine.
hasn't come out if I'm honest. But let me just get this right. So they've listened to a phone call of a manager telling me that that manager's and your firm's going to put a CCG on my criminal on my credit score, and they think that that's acceptable when they know that you can't even do that.
Yeah.
And I know they can't do that, and they're saying that
Yeah.
they're not going to compensate me for that. So basically, what they're saying is that your managers can tell anyone any wrong kind of information,
Yeah.
cause them undue stress, and that's okay, and they're not going to do nothing about that. I don't think
No,
that.
I appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate where you're coming from. So what I'll do is I'll go back to the complaints department just to say this is now being escalated for these reasons.
Look, tell the
What you've just
complaint
said.
department to phone me direct and tell the complaint department that they're not talking to just some average member of the public who gets intimidated by companies like yourself, because I believe that manager was telling me that to try and intimidate me and trying to get me to pay for something that I believe I
No,
don't
I
owe the money.
understand that.
And at the end of the day,
Yeah. No, I
that is not
appreciate.
acceptable. And I believe that the financial ombudsman won't like and won't look fondly upon that kind of shenanigans when I'd already told you that I'm a vulnerable adult anyway, and you're trying to.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you better tell them they better start paying. Otherwise, I'm going to the financial ombudsman and I'm going to media about it as well. And also, let me tell you this: I've got my own YouTube channel, and it's going all over my YouTube channel as well. I've only got 6,000 subscribers, well, nearly 6,000 subscribers, and I'm putting it on there as well. And your company is going to get shown, and also my following, right? I'll get to know how to deal with you.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So what I'll do, I'll mention that to them in relation to what you've just said as well about if you can get a call back from them direct. In relation to it as well.
That'd be
I'll keep monitoring it to say I'll keep you updated as well.
Yeah, please, Emma, because I'd like to know and I'd like to hear it from the horse's mouth if you get what I'm saying. What kind of understanding?
Yeah, no, I understand that.
They're trying to say that I ain't getting no compensation, because I'm telling you now, I know for the fact I am. They might drag the feet, but believe me, I'll bet you as much as you want that company, i.e. the company you're working for, pays me compensation for that. Because I ain't rolling over and taking their BS. As simple as that.
No, I understand that. Yeah. So leave it with me. I will get that escalated for you, and I will comment in there, obviously, that you would prefer them to give you a call to discuss it further as well. And I'll put all that information in. Yeah.
Again, you've told me about stage 2 now, but what's the time frame? Because there always is a time frame for complaints. So what's the time frame for this to be dealt with?
Okay, so for stage 2, it might take a little bit longer. They do say it can take up to 14 working days, but what I'll do, let me clarify it first, and I can let you know the exact time, but they should send you something just to confirm it, but let me find that out for you, and hopefully I can get a time frame of when it's, obviously, you'll get a response by on that one.
Okay then. Yeah.
But I'll keep you posted. Yeah.
Okay, I can't believe they're trying to come back with that. They're trying. I'll give them that. God loves a trier.
Yeah.
But tell them this as well. The longer it goes on and the more stress that it causes me, the more money that I expect from them. Tell them that. I want you to put that in as well. The longer this drags on and the longer that it's causing me undue stress, the more financial reward that I want from them.
Yeah, no, I'll put that in as well for you. That's absolutely not a problem. I'll do that for you.
And I tell you now, Emma, I guarantee that they're paying me some kind of financial reward for their manager antics.
Yeah. No.
So what it is, I had a figure. Let me tell you this, I had a figure in my head, what I'd have accepted, but that figure has now gone up. I'm not going to tell you. We'll see what you come back with, and if it's not acceptable, then I'll tell you it's not acceptable. But you're definitely going to pay me some money. That's 100%, and that's 1,000,000,000% anyway, right? Okay. So when you going to get back to me, Emma? with this
So let me
time frame?
I mean, I'm not too sure at the moment. Let me get all the information passed over for you, and when I get an update, obviously to confirm it's being reinvestigated, then I can come back to you to give you an update on that, if that's all right.
Yeah, but I want a time frame. So we're saying 2 weeks, then, aren't we? 14 working days.
I mean, obviously, I'll send the information now. Then obviously, I'll need to wait a response from them just to say yes, we'll get it reinvestigated to confirm the time frame with them. So as soon as I get that from them, I can then call you to say it's going to be 2 weeks or it's going to be 14 working days, whichever. Yeah.
And even if they say that they lose the phone call, mine's already on YouTube, so that ain't getting lost anywhere.
Yeah.
And I've got a copy,
and
I've got a copy on my hard drive as well, so it can't get lost because I've got copies of it. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. As I say, the calls are recorded. As I say, because they've been obviously listened to. But like I say, I will get that information passed on now for you and get it escalated.
Yeah. Okay then. Thanks, Emma.
Yeah.
Did you get my voicemail?
Thanks very much.
Did you get my voicemail?
Pardon?
Did you get my voicemail?
Yeah, I did. Sorry, as I say, I've not been in the office, so I do apologise. But I did get your voicemail, and then obviously I was just catching up and everything. I wanted to make sure I got all the information for you.
Okay.
Before I gave you a call back.
Okay.
All right then.
Yeah. Right. Thanks for your time. And I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.
Speak to you soon. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Let me end this call. Wait, I'll do this and I'll tell you, babe. The only compensation, man, they're trying to say that they're not giving us it, but they are. So, guys, this is the update. That it's been a couple of weeks. I was on the phone to someone, and she did phone me. And I should have put that person, but it was a solicitor or something, so I just fucking drive a talk to the solicitor. Then I did phone back, left her a voicemail over a week ago, and she's just got back to me there. As you read. They're saying they're not giving me no. Basically, the complaints department have listened to the phone calls. They agree that that manager lady should not have been threatening me with CCJs, and she was wrong. But they don't believe that they're going to pay me compensation, and I'm telling you, and I'm telling them, like I just have. Yeah, they are. Believe, no matter how many levels, level 3 and all that, but they will be paying me, and now they'll cost me even more, undue stress, even more, and they have to pay. So yeah, guys, look, it is a slow process. You're just gonna have to bear with me, and I'll give you an update if and when it comes. Respect, guys.